Hi guys, welcome back to Life of Tay Gaming. It's your first time on the channel. I'm Tay. Welcome. You guys, I'm gonna give you some pointers right now. This video is about how to tackle your video game backlog. If you're a collector like me and like picking up things all the time, and the way 2023 was, how we just got rampaged with all these awesome titles, you guys, it's gonna be insane to tackle them all. You might even need 2 lifetimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have that much free time. So I'm gonna give you a couple pointers and tricks and tips that I use to get through this backlog, and how I'm going to get through some of the titles I want to get through in 2024. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Wow! So you guys, some of the stuff I do. Number one, here's the number one website I use. How long to beat. If you just open up your Google website, I'll show you right here. Open up your website, go how long to beat. I type in, for example, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It would say coming around maybe 50, 60 hours, 200. How long you guys want it to take, really. You know, same thing with Breath of the Wild. And I'm guilty of not playing those games, you guys. But I have them in the collection, and I do have them on the backlist. Me, with my limited amount of time to play games, you guys, with life, work, exercise, family, what I gotta do is I have to limit myself to, like, other than Final Fantasy 7 remake that's coming out, part 2 rebirth at the end of the month, I really don't play games that are longer than 40 hours. I try to keep my backlog realistic. You're not gonna beat 150-hour games in 1 year, let's be honest, unless you know you work from home and you have no family and you're just a single dude, just want to play games. It's possible if you really grind through them, you know. That's how it happens sometimes. But me, as soon as I buy a new game on the list and it's out, I type in right away how long to beat, and if it says 25 hours, 30 hours, that's where it starts. I'm like, okay, I put that one on the list. And after I put that one on the list, now I try to schedule out my free time, you guys. That's number 2. Calculate how much free time you have. Obviously, game is not gonna be at the top of the priority, but when it is a priority because you want to get through some of these titles, you will make time for it. You know what I mean? You will, and you can. So what I do, let's say if I get 2 hours a day or whatever, obviously I can't go to gaming. Gotta have to get up early or go to bed late to squeeze in that extra gaming time. You know what I'm saying? So another thing for me, like if a game's not graphically crazy and it comes out on the Switch, my go-to is to pick it up on Steam or Switch. That way I can play it on the go, or when I come home I dock it and play it at home as well. That's another option as well. But like games that are graphically heavy and stuff, I opt to play it on the PS5 or the Series X, right? Another strategy I do, you guys, is don't 100% the games. I'm sorry to say, I know some people can be like, Eric, you don't 100% the game. You didn't beat Chrono Trigger's all 20 alternate endings. No. Some games you have to, Octopath Traveler, Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. You have to play it multiple times, but I don't got the time. Once I can get through the story mode, that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough for me. When I see those credits, I feel accomplished. I read it off on the list. Did I 100% it? Nope. I beat the game though. I can tell you what happened from the beginning to the ending, and you have to be realistic with your goals. Sometimes you won't have time to 100% the games. If I'm going to get through a long game, it's probably going to be 2 long games in the year, and then a whole bunch of these 20, 30-hour games like Kirby the Forgotten Land, Link's Awakening, stuff like that. A Pokemon title, it usually takes me around that long to get through those. Even though Scarlet and Violet were a little bit longer, but I didn't 100% those. You know what I'm saying? I didn't complete all the Pokedex or anything. I just beat all the story modes, all 3 of the stories. I didn't play RCSS or Arceus. I'm going to go through that this year. I got RPG on the list. I got Final Fantasy Rebirth. There are a whole bunch of titles on the list, and I'm just trying to set up the timing for them. Like right now, I'm almost done RPG. Taking my time with it, having fun. So I'm going to run through RPG. Then Tales of Arise, do a longer one that I'm kind of like in that mid log, you know, when you get through half the game and then you kind of stop. It sucks. Like games like Metroid Dread, I got unlocked most of the new skills and stuff, but I stopped playing for a while. So now when I go backwards, I'm totally lost. It's kind of like, do I have to restart again? I don't know what's going on. Cool thing that newer games are doing, that they give you like a recap of where you left off, and I think that's so helpful to games that you're getting super into, but then another game took your attention, so you got super into that. That is a thing, you guys, but you just gotta, don't spread yourself thin. yeah, so that's my advice on that aspect. Another aspect I use is don't burn yourself out playing one type of game. RPG. You're gonna spend thousands of hours and you're not gonna complete it. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I do is I switch up the genres. Like I'll do an RPG, then I'll do a shooter, then I'll do a fighting game, which is really refreshing. You just pick them up and like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken or what's another one I picked up? Just like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, just to pick up and play. Those type of games are awesome because they're fun. You can pick up and play. You know where you are. They're pretty typically shorter games, 30 hours or less. Just run through them. Smash Bros. Pick it up, kill them. You know, it gives you refreshing. That's what another tip I use, just to keep it fresh. You know, change up your genres a little bit. You know, play some role playing games. You can even do some graphic novels if you're into those type of things. Just kidding. Yeah, but I mean like Digimon Survive or something. Just to change up. Maybe you're more into stories. You just want to read or something like that. Do that. Be realistic with your free time. How long to beat. These are key stuff. Yeah, do that, guys. So yeah, I know it's a shorter video, but this is like, you know, these are some of the key tips I use to get through backlogs, you guys. How long to beat. Be realistic with your free time. Manage your free time. Change up your genres to keep it fresh, you guys. Keep it fresh. Keep it real. Keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Don't 100% beat the games. Go to the credits sometimes. Sometimes you could revisit, but you already know what happened in the story. Sometimes that's how life is. I don't know how much time you guys have, but this is how I manage my backlog. Being a collector, it'll take me a lifetime to get through every game. Not every game you want to get through. Some games are fighters you just want to pick up and play with your friends, or some couch co-ops, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys made it this far in the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're almost at our goal, you guys. Share with a friend. Leave in the comments, do you use any of these strategies? Do you just hammer through these 50-hour games as quick as you can? Do you enjoy the game? Do you take time with them? Are you having fun gaming? Do you have enough time to game? Is mobility important to you as it is to me? Like Switch, Steam Deck stuff, you could enjoy it on the go and at home. That's a key point of how I get a lot of gaming done too, you guys. But I do appreciate being at home on the big TV and taking in those PS5 next gen graphics, you know. So those are some of the keys I use, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can use some of these tips to increase your gaming playtime and your experience. See you guys on the next one. Peace.